Cheers and happy Homebrew Wednesday. I figure it's time to rip into one of these bad boys. With the Clements boys, this right here is a nice little session beer from Clements Homebrew. This was their 2015 SJ Porr competition entry. This is their Session Chocolate Hazelnut Brown Ale. So, what's been going on? Well, just been doing a little bit of reading and getting ready for the 2016 SJ Porr competition. You guys ready? Anyways, checking out last month's Brew Your Own magazine. They have a whole section on award-winning session beers, ironically. So they talk about blonde ales, some dark milds, Irish stout, a Kolsch, or as I pronounced it like 4 years ago in one of my videos, a Klosch, American lagers. You know, I mean, there's a lot of possibilities here. So I'm sure you guys have all heard by now that SJ put out the announcement for the 2016 SJ Porr Challenge. Session beers. Brewing a session beer to share with the world. That's pretty rad. That's different. It's going to be a challenge. Under 4.5%. I mean, there's a lot of us that usually don't brew that low. You know, there's a lot of guys that don't brew below 7. So, anyways, it'll be cool. It's going to be a challenge. But you can still produce a tasty beer under 4.5%. What kind of styles can you brew? Wheats, Belgian wits, blondes, Patters beers, session IPAs, pale ales. I'm sure a lot of you guys have had the Founders All Day IPA, right? I'm not sure the ABV on that, but it's a session beer. Saisons, Kolsch's, like I mentioned, milds, wild ales, farmhouse, Berliner Weissens. Just start looking it up. It'll be cool. I cannot wait to see what people come up with, because just because it's a small ABV beer, it still can have a whole lot of flavor in there. And you know, you can take a simple cream ale, and it's a pretty plain Jane beer, and you can add a lot of flavor to that. So I'm interested to see what everybody's going to be putting into their session beers. This right here is a really good session beer. Maybe I'll brew it again. So get ready. Check out the website, because they'll be slowly updating dates and stuff like that. The timeline, from what I understand, is going to be around the same as it was last year. Obviously, depending on participation and registrations in all the countries, depends on, I guess, what they're going to do for hubs and whatnot. I have volunteered to help out with the Midwest again. Looking forward to seeing what you guys got in the Midwest. Awesome. And I'm hoping some of you Midwestern or Wisconsin guys are going to get in this year. Yes, I'm talking about you, Josh. But anyways, it's going to be a fun year to see what you guys come up with. It's going to be a fun year to see what the hell you can get out of 4.5%. I think there's going to be some really cool beers. The one big consideration, I think, is going to be the age. You know, where a lot of the beers, and most of the beers, you know, that kind of made the last round, are beers that you kind of let sit and age. So by the time you get to the finals, you know, the flavors change, but the main components of the beer kind of carry through. So it'll be interesting. Session beers, they might not go as long. You get a wild ale or a farmhouse, Berliner Weiss, and something like that, you might be able to stretch it out. Mild ales, they kind of go pretty quick. Hefeweizens, they go pretty quick. So it might be one of those ones that you have to brew 2 times. So keep that in mind. If you're adding a whole bunch of stuff into it, can you replicate it? That's another thing to keep in mind for this one. I know that's one thing I'm worried about. All right, what else? I have to give a big shout out to Clemens Homebrewing. I got a little nice package in the mail this week, beer mail from Clemens Homebrewing, which I got my Clemens coffee mug. Cheers, guys. Thanks. Awesome. I'll be drinking my coffee beer out of this all the time now. I figured why not break this bad boy in with a little Clemens Homebrew right off the bat. So, all right, what else has been going on? Hop experiment, the 2016 BrewTubers hop experiment is underway. I think pretty much everybody's got their stuff brewed now and fermenting or getting bottled or kegged or something pretty soon. So I know I dry hopped mine on Sunday, so it'll be cold crashed today. No, tomorrow. And yeah, and then it'll be kegged up and shipped out. I cannot wait. I did Pico hops, which originally I was going to do the Australian summer hop, and I didn't have enough. It with the recipe, it was such a low alpha that I didn't have enough to actually hit the IBUs. So I switched to the Pico hop, and I'm really excited. The smell and the aromas off that thing and the flavor is really, really good. That was before dry hopping. I cannot wait to taste it tomorrow after dry hopping. But everything else is just going along. I'm really excited. This Saturday, I don't know if you guys remember, but a year ago we had a Big Barrel Brew Day, which I will be posting the footage and tasting and everything like that in a future video. But we are emptying the barrel this weekend, and I am freaking stoked. I cannot wait to taste it. I hope it turned out just really super duper excited for that. So stay tuned. I'll probably have some barrel transfer footage or something like that, but I'll be having a video with the footage from last year as well. So I cannot wait for that. Upcoming brews, I'm hoping to try to brew some things soon. I got stuff to do, a coconut IPA. I really need to brew a couple more batches, working on getting the brewery put back together. So busy. And I kind of have to do some things to get the brewery back together before I can start brewing again. That's a pain. Alright guys, I think I've rambled enough, but just keep an eye out for the SJ Porr 2016 challenge. It sounds there's going to be some cool things. I cannot wait to see what everybody's doing. Keep an eye on the website for dates and registration and all that stuff. And then looking for sponsors. If you or somebody you know and wants to get in on sponsorship, I believe Kevin's put some stuff on the website, information for the sponsorship. So direct them to the SJ Porr Challenge website. This might be one of my fastest Homebrew Wednesdays in a long time. So I'm not going to keep you much longer. Kevin, thanks for sending me beer mail. Keep a lookout for tastings. I got 2 beers, well, a beer and a mead from Kevin that I cannot wait to review or taste or drink on camera. So Kevin, thank you. Everybody, cheers. I hope you have a great week and better weekend, because I know I'm going to have some good stuff coming this weekend. Till next time, cheers.